What's going on? Let's do a little live stream. I think I got it all set up. I'm live on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Twitch all at the same time. As long as everything is going according to plan, I think we should be good on everything. Let me know if you're hopping in. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can hear music, because I'm still getting in to all this live streaming stuff, and I want to make sure that everything is good. So, if you're just now joining, I'm gonna dig into some Chaos Rising packs today, and I also have a vintage Pokemon binder from childhood that I'm gonna look through. So stay a little while, say hey in the chat, and I've got a giveaway going on. Fingers crossed this giveaway is also gonna work. By the way, if you hear a baby in the background, that's my son Wells. He's in his jumper over there. What you doing, Wellsby? What are you doing? So, Paloma, what's up? Good to see you again. Thank you for joining. Over on TikTok. What was I saying? Yes. So, I'm gonna give away a couple things today. I'm thinking I'm gonna rip a Chaos Rising ETB, and I'm gonna give away the promo that's in the ETB and one of my vintage cards. So, like I said, if all is going according to plan, I should be able to do this giveaway across all the streaming platforms that I'm on, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch currently. All you have to do is type !enter, and you will be entered to win the promo and the vintage Pokemon card. So we're gonna dig into that, and at the end, after we open the ETB and look through these cards, we'll draw a winner for the giveaway. So once again, all you gotta do, type in !enter, Pokehex on X, not exit. You want to enter the giveaway. Instructions unclear. Help! Somebody help! Okay, so let's see. Right now, we've got a Chaos Rising ETB and some vintage cards. These are some that I've already got in top loaders, and I got a whole childhood 3-ring binder that I'm also gonna open up and look at. So, just gonna wait a couple more seconds. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can't hear me, if you can hear my son in the background in his bouncer seat jumping around and screaming. He's a 6-month-old, and he's silly. Let's see how many we got. Got a couple people hanging out on TikTok. Anybody over on YouTube saying hey? Let's see. All right, one last time, I'm gonna say it before we start opening. I'm gonna give away a couple things. This ETB promo, this Chaos Rising, it's the Finnegan, and I'm also gonna give away a vintage card, possibly this base set Bulbasaur. But we'll talk about it. If you're still hanging out when I draw the winner in a little bit, you might be able to pick it yourself. So, all you gotta do is type !enter in the chat, and it should work. I think it's gonna work. Okay. Let me just double check one more time that everything's working, and then we'll get into ripping some packs. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. If you're over on X or TikTok or YouTube, I would love to say hey. I would love for you to say hey to me. And yeah, let me know what kind of Pokemon cards you are ripping currently. Okay, let's do it. I think we're good everywhere. It's just a chill afternoon live stream with some Pokemon cards. Got Chaos Rising ETB. Let's just get right into this right now. You Chaos Rising ETB upside down. Thanks, Pokehex. You scared me there for a second. I thought you were actually telling me I messed up. And I believed you for half a second because Greninja is definitely upside down on this box. Chaos Rising, I still need all the big stuff. I'm working on master sets of pretty much all the modern sets. Closest one the one I'm closest to finishing is 151. Got a few left. Got plenty of Chaos Rising bulk because that's pretty much how it goes for me normally. I know, Greninja. Just pray for Greninja. Send prayers. Got some packs, some sleeves, and there, this promo. This is what I'm going to be giving away. If you would like to enter, say hey in the chat. You should be able to type exclamation enter on everything: YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. You'll be entered to win this giveaway. So we're going to give away this Fennekin promo and this Bulbasaur or maybe another vintage card. Just type exclamation enter in the chat and you're in. Anything else in there? Some coins and dice, all that good stuff. All right, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Hello, if you're watching. My name's Evan. I also go by Noihead or Noi on this stuff. Streaming, gaming, YouTube, all that good stuff. You opened up 3 cases of ETBs of Chaos. Every single... oh, really? Had damage on it? On the top right edge. Did you get a batching error or something? I don't see anything too crazy. There might be actually like a little ding right there. Slightly raised, but meh. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Where'd my music go? Come back, music. There we go. Yeah, I think if anything, mine might just have like a slight little typical... Holy... What the... First pack! What is happening? AZ's Tranquility SIR. And I'm not joking, this is my second one. I got one like a week ago. Holy cow. AZ's Tranquility. This thing is beautiful. Sheesh. Well, that's one way to start it off with a bang. Daggum. I don't know what's been going on recently, but knock on wood. Where's some wood? I've been having actually some pretty good luck as of late. And that does not happen to me ever. Man, I was gonna do a pack battle with somebody. Simply Emmy. Her and I have been talking about doing a virtual pack battle. She's over on X. And I was gonna save this ETB for that pack battle with her. But I figured, we can open up some stuff today and hop on a live chat. Maybe I should have saved it for my pack battle with her, because this would have been very helpful. Alright, let's go. We still got all these packs left. If you're watching anywhere, hop in the chat, say hey. Let me know how you're doing today. If you want to enter a giveaway for this Finnegan promo and a vintage Pokemon card, type exclamation enter in the chat. And if all goes according to plan, you should be entered into my giveaway. And I'll be able to copy all of the names and paste them into a giveaway wheel in just a little bit. I don't think anybody has entered the giveaway yet. So it's kind of crazy. Why does my music keep stopping? There we go. See what we got, see what we got. Hey, Mega Dragalge EX. The Mega Evolution era Mega Evolution cards. All the texture is just so beautiful. Much better than Scarlet and Violet era double rare cards, if I do say so myself. Again, if you're just hopping in, I see a lot of people on TikTok kind of popping in and saying hey, or not, no one said hey yet, popping in and watching for a little bit. If you're watching, all you have to do to enter this giveaway is type exclamation enter, and I'm gonna draw a winner after this. Hey, Paloma over on TikTok entered, and it worked. There we go. So as of right now, Paloma on TikTok, you're gonna win the giveaway because you're the only one that has entered so far. I'm ripping this Chaos Rising ETB. Look at that Crobat. I'm ripping this real quick just to set the scene before I dig into some vintage Pokemon cards. If you hear any banging around and screaming and yapping, it's my son. He's 6 months old. He's bouncing around in his bouncer seat right now. Fairthorn, Deoxys, Garbodor, Delphox. Oh. If all we get from this ETB is AZ's Tranquility and Mega Dragalge, I'm very happy with that. Will, what up, dude? We out here streaming. Thank you for entering the giveaway. Oh my gosh, nice. The Xerneas. Let's go. Second hit of this ETB. Okay, this ETB is kind of stacked. This might be the best ETB I've ripped in a hot minute. Very first pack, I got AZ's Tranquility. Then a Mega Dragalge, and now this Xerneas IR. This probably is the best IR in the whole set, in my opinion. We still got 3 packs left. I'm doing a horrible job at opening these packs. Golly. I like to think I'm pretty good at opening packs, but apparently not. Fanfi, Flaffy, Vulpix, Philippi. I have no idea if that's how you say that. Meowstic, Claydol, Ho-Oh, Let's Go, Ho-Oh, Gen 2 represent. Oh gosh, smack the mic. Got my vintage gold hat. Gen 2, best generation. Gourgeist EX. I swear this is like the 6th Gourgeist I've ever ripped from this one set. Hello, wherever you're watching, YouTube, TikTok, or X. If you just hopped in, I have a giveaway going on. I'm going to be giving away this Finnegan ETB promo and this vintage base set Bulbasaur, or possibly another one if you're still hanging around when I draw the winner. All you have to do is type exclamation enter in the chat and you'll be entered in the giveaway. Gotta keep saying it in case people have hopped in and don't realize. So, Cornbread, thank you for entering. We get a few people, a few more here and there. Right now, you got pretty good odds of winning the giveaway, because only 3 people have entered so far. That's my son. If you're just hopping in and hear little squeals in the background, he's jumping around in his bouncer seat. Ampharos. Alright, one more pack from this ETB that has been quite stacked, if I'm being honest. See if we've got anything else. Last pack. If you're watching, hop in the chat and say hey. Let me know where you're watching from. On X, TikTok, YouTube. Bubbly. Alright. That's a wrap on that ETB, and I am quite happy. My second AZ Tranquility SIR. And this is probably the best trainer SIR in the entire set. Chaos Rising. Nice. Okay. So I wanted to just set the mood, open some packs while we got the stream started. So now I'm gonna look at some vintage cards. A vintage childhood 3-ring binder that I got a hold of recently. So, here we go. When I say 3-ring binder, I mean like old school 3-ring straight out of the 90s binder. So story time. A friend of mine found this. Well, his mom found it, and she said, "Hey, I found your old Pokemon cards. Do you want them?" It, like the exact scenario that you want to happen as a 20 to 30-year-old. So he was like, yeah, I want those Pokemon cards. So he doesn't really, he likes Pokemon and obviously collected them when he was a kid, but he doesn't really know much about the TCG in today's current state. So he knows that I love Pokemon cards and asked if I can help him out. So he gave me a deal where if I sold $500 worth of these vintage cards, and this thing is pretty thick. It's almost full. So if I sold $500 worth of cards for him, I could keep the rest. And I did it. So I sold, I can't remember, it was probably like 20 random, well, not random, they're really good vintage cards, and they totaled up to around $500. And some of them are in kind of like, you know, childhood played with shape, but some of them are actually really clean. So I'm going to show them off and just see what we have. If I can set this up on my desk right. There we go. Don't want to press any buttons. Okay, so I'm going to start with some that I've already pulled out in the top loader. A few of these are actually ones that I have from my childhood also. So this for Alligator, Neo Generations, I think. One of those Neo sets. A different friend of mine gave this to me for a similar reason, because I helped him out. He found his old childhood binder and didn't know anything about the value and like which cards they were, so he had 2 of these, and since I helped him out, I think he sold it for a couple thousand. He gave me this one as a consolation prize. So for alligator, this is one of mine from my childhood collection. Whale Lord, Legend Maker, Reverse Hollow Whale Lord, pretty sweet. And just want to say one more time, if you're just hopping in, I got a giveaway going on. Type !enter to get your name put on the giveaway list. I'm giving away this Fennekin Chaos Rising ETB promo and one of these vintage cards. So if you haven't already, type !enter and you will be entered in this giveaway. Whale Lord. This is another one of mine. Voltorb. EX Legend Maker Reverse Hollow with a sweet swirl. You can see that. Apparently in 2006, I think I was in 8th grade. So I took a little bit of a hiatus in my Pokemon card life. When I was a younger kid, I got into, like, you know, base set and those first few sets in the Wizard of the Coast era. Took a little bit of a break, but I still played all the Pokemon games all throughout my childhood. So probably around middle school, I must have bought a handful of Pokemon card packs and got these Legend Maker cards, because this is from 2006. Got the rare Electabuzz, that's not a holo. The rare Scyther. All of these are from my childhood collection right now. The EX Deoxys Reverse Hollow Fanfy. I could have had some heat if I got a different EX Deoxys card when I got these packs. Sorry, distractions. Rayquaza. This one's one of my favorites. It's not a holo, but I believe it's from, was that Pop Series 7? Got the 7 down here. No, what? Maybe Pop Series. I don't know all of the vintage sets too well. Yeah, this one's really cool. This is my oldest Rayquaza card that I have. All right, all of those were from my childhood. Pretty much the best ones that survived. Oh, wait. Actually, we've got one more. Let me see. This guy. This is my best childhood Pokemon card. Zapdos EX Holo Black Star promo from 2005. So this came from a tin that Pokemon have been releasing tins for years and years, of course. But this one was the first one that it had they called it a window promo, so you could actually see what the promo was through the little window. And this is from one of the very first ones. Hey, Max Mayfield and Sadie's in Flandom. Hello. Thank you for joining. Where was I? But yes, this is like the best surviving card from my childhood, and I sent it in to Tag to get graded because I wanted to encapsulate it and be able to admire it from afar forever. That's my son jumping around in the background. What you doing, Wells Bennett? He's in his bouncer seat. Yeah, we ripped some Chaos Rising cards from a ETB. I got a SIR, my very first pack, just now. And now we're looking at some vintage cards. So if you're just joining, thank you for hopping in and hanging out with me for a little bit. Doing this giveaway, Fennekin promo, and a vintage card. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Type !enter in the chat, and you will be entered in the giveaway list, and I'm going to draw a winner in just a little bit. Okay, so now from here on out, all of this came from my friend's binder. We got a base set Magneton, Hollow, Fossil Hollow Moltres, Fossil Hollow Muck, and this is after I sold $500 worth of other cards that were in here. These are the ones that I get to keep. Do I ever go to trade nights? I don't right now because Ninetales Hollow base set. I don't typically get the chance to get out and about and do trade stuff because I'm a dad and I have a 4-year-old, 3-year-old, and a 6-month-old, which is why you can hear my youngest son Wells jumping in his bouncer over there because he's hanging out with me today. I would love to get out and do trade nights and game nights and stuff like that. Pre-releases at my local card shop, stuff like that. I just don't always get the chance because dad life. This stage of life, it's hard to leave my wife with the kids all alone. But thank you for asking them. So guys, Ninetales from base set, the Chansey from base set. Unfortunately, none of these are first edition, but they're still awesome that he had all these. Dragonair, it's not a holo, but it's still one of the rares from base set. Pikachu from Jungle. This one actually is first edition. Skarmory, first edition, holo rare, Neo Generations, I think. Let me see actually real quick. I can pull up this. Can you see that fine? Oh, wrong thing. Let me make it a little bigger so it's easier to see on the YouTubes and X and Twitch. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Skarmory. This is New Genesis. First edition Skarmory. And I love the collector app. And sometimes the pricing isn't always like totally accurate, but it's usually pretty close. I don't know why my music keeps stopping. Play, please. But yeah, this guy is sitting just under $80, which is crazy. Skarmory first edition Neo Genesis Holo. This honestly might be one of my favorite ones. The last one I got right here in this stack is a Gyarados base set Holo, 1999. This is crazy. So if you're just joining and didn't hear the whole story, this is a vintage childhood Pokemon card binder that a friend of mine, his mom, discovered. He needed help figuring out what they were all worth, and I helped him and sold $500 worth of cards for him, and he let me keep the rest. So these are all the ones that I have been able to keep. All right, so these are a few that I have gotten out of the binder already and put in top loaders, but there's even more in here. Hopefully you'll be able to see everything. A lot of it, he apparently went hard. There's not too many more holos in here, but there are a few more goodies. But look at this, Tentacruel. This is so nostalgic. Brock's Graveler from Gym Heroes. Golem. Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke. Like, what in the world? Only for 500. Yeah, so only 500 because it was just a handful of cards that I sold. None of these are all ones that I got to keep afterwards. I can't remember the full list of cards that I sold, but it roughly added up to right around $500. I know there was a Gengar. It might have been Sabrina's Gengar, not first edition, but it was kind of damaged. Maybe like moderate to heavy played, but that one was still like one of the most expensive ones. A few other lower end hollows. Skarmory was a good seller if that one sold. Yeah, I'm not selling it. I'm keeping this bad boy. I strategically kept ones that I was hoping I'd be able to hang on to. What's going on, Wells? That's my son in the background. He's jumping in the bouncer seat, 6 months old. Might have to go give him his pass or something in a second. But he's been doing good back there. But yeah, if you're just joining, the deal I made with my friend was he wanted to sell some of these, and if I could sell around $500 worth of them, he let me keep all the rest. What else we got in here? Farfetch, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal. Oh shoot, there's the Kabuto. Not first edition, I know, so it's not the Kabuto like a certain Kabuto King does. What's going on, Wells? What are you doing? What you doing? Articuno. This one's really cool. It's not hollow, but is one of the rarest from Fossil. And it still goes for a decent amount. Will want his can of Monster. Who? My son? Let me go tend to my son real quick. See if I can give him a passy and make him happy, but I will be right back in just a second. Don't go anywhere.
Can't you see it's a brand new day? Live it up with the sunshine in your
Okay, I'm back. Was us happy again. Okay. We were in the middle of this page. So we got base set 2 Dratini, Articuno, non-holo rare, Kabuto, not first edition, but that's okay. And real quick again, if you haven't already, if you're watching, type exclamation enter. Excuse me. And you'll be entered in the giveaway. As of right now, you've got a pretty good chance to win because there's only 3 people who have typed exclamation enter so far. You will have a chance to win this Finnegan Chaos Rising ETB promo, this Bulbasaur, or if you're still watching, you might be able to pick one of these vintage cards to get sent to you. So type exclamation enter if you haven't already. Okay. Dark War Turtle. These dark cards are so nice. I really wish that they would do some more dark Pokemon in the modern sets. Maybe they'll make a comeback. Dark Gloom is Diglett. All this stuff is just so nostalgic. Look at this. Seadra, Tauros, Magikarp, Kabutops, coughing, wheezing. One of these days, I need to put all of these into my collector portfolio and see what it's actually all worth now. Thank you for the offer. You're talking about the giveaway? You don't want to hop in the giveaway? RVS Saboteur. Who doesn't like getting in giveaway? No worries if you don't, though. We got some more over on this side. Rhydon. I love this Rhydon. Aerodactyl. Kangaskhan. Rare from base set 2. It's not holo. But this page. This is a big hitter page. Cool. No worries. You won't be in it if you don't type exclamation enter. But if you do want to enter the giveaway, if you're watching and you haven't already, type exclamation enter in the chat. You will be putting your name on the list to get drawn. You only need one first edition to complete master set. Which one? RVS Saboteur over on Twitch. He's about to complete a first edition master set. That's kind of insane. But this page right here is a big hitter page. Got a Nidoking. Not F1. Yeah, Vaporeon is sweet. Got a Nidoking holo. Base set unlimited. Let's see where that's hanging out right around now. I'm gonna pull collector back up real quick. I am actually gonna add these to my portfolio. Nidoking base set. So this is not shadowless, not first edition. So this is currently at $38 added to the portfolio. Okay. Ooh, your master setting Fire Red and Leaf Green. That is a sweet set too. 70%, 76% done. Very nice. All right, next we got a Raichu. Raichu from Fossil. Oh wait, I didn't even look at the condition of this Nidoking. Okay, yeah. This definitely has some love. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's definitely some scratches on the hollow foil. Back has some whitening. So this is probably, I don't know if I would go heavy played or not, but you can also adjust that in your collector portfolio. So enter product details. It is, we'll go moderately played for this one. Save. So that put it, let's see. That put it right around, sort by newest. $28. Not too shabby. Okay. New king. All right, back to Raichu. Fossil. Not first edition. Same situation. We got some micro scratches on the hollow foil going on. Quite a bit of whitening on this one, on the edges. So I think this one is pretty safe to call heavy played. Did we get through my playlist? There we go. Okay. Come back over here. Collector. Let's go. Raichu. From Fossil. Unlimited hollow foils sitting at $43 in near mint. Not bad. It's not near mint though, of course. So this one's pretty heavily played. Oh, there's the market value. 26. Still, again, it's awesome to have these in your collection. If you're just joining and are curious about what I'm doing, this is a childhood friend of mine's, or a friend of mine's childhood vintage Pokemon binder. He gave it to me in exchange for selling $500 worth of them, and I got to keep the rest. So these are the ones that I am keeping after the deal I made with him. Here's some of the favorites. Blastoise, base set 2. Unfortunately, there was no Charizard in this binder, and even if there was, I'm sure he would have kept that one. Base set 2, fun fact, base set 2 is the set in the English Pokemon TCG where they introduced the Cosmo Hollow Foil. So some people kind of hate on base set 2, but I think it's a really cool set because they all have the Cosmo Hollow Foil on them. Now this guy looks pretty darn clean, if I'm being honest. Still some scratching on the hollow foil. So that'll definitely knock it down to at least lightly played. A little bit of whitening, but not as crazy as the Raichu. I'll call it lightly played on this guy. I'm of course no expert, but that's what I would call it. Cosmo was in the base print in Netherlands. That's cool. You're watching all the way from Netherlands? Awesome. Thank you for joining. Okay, I need to add this guy over in collector. Blastoise. Base set 2. There he is. If you're watching and haven't said hey, 150, holy cow. That's near mint, of course. PSA 10. 13,500 in a PSA 10 was the most recent sale for this base set 2 Blastoise. Wow. Mine's not PSA 10 by any means, but this is still really cool. Said we were in a lightly played situation, so market value according to collector is just under $130. Awesome. Yeah, prices are definitely high right now, just because with how insane the Pokemon market is. I'm sure they'll come back down to reality sometime soon. But then again, we've been saying that for what, like 2 years now? All right, what else we got? Alakazam. Base set 2 also, Alakazam. How you doing over there, Wells Bennett? That's my son squealing, if you just joined. You okay, buddy? Base set 2 Alakazam. This one is really clean, honestly. Very minimal scratches on the hollow foil. If anything, it might just be a print line. Couple whitening spots on the corner, top left. But I honestly would still probably call this one near mint. Near mint doesn't mean gem mint. I didn't say gem mint, but this one is I would call this one near mint. Hang on, Wells, I'll come see you in just a second. You hated base set 2 because that was a set that began fake prints. I actually made a post on X, I think it was yesterday, asking people what their favorite fake cards were. Because I had a sweet fake base set Venusaur. Okay, I'm coming. Welcome back, Max Mayfield and Sadie's fandom. My son is getting kind of antsy, so I might have to go get him in just a second. But we're looking at a $54. There we go. Keep thinking my music's stopping. $54 Alakazam. Holo rare from base set 2. Very nice. One last look. I don't know if I see Sadie Sink fandom. Okay, gotcha. Do you see a swirl? Cool, cool. Okay, we're gonna grab some more of these hollows in just a second, but let me go grab my son and take care of him. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Put my son down for a nap. I was hoping that he would let me do this and be happy just chilling, but I think he's tired, so yeah, got hair in my mouth. Okay. If you're still hanging out, thank you for sticking around. I'll be on here just a little bit longer. If you're watching and you haven't already, I'm doing a giveaway at the end of this. Type !enter and you'll be entered to win this Finnegan promo and this Bulbasaur, unless you want to pick one of these similar vintage cards, and I'll send it to you. All you gotta do is type !enter and you'll be put in the giveaway list. Okay, next up, we just got done looking at Nidoking base set, Alakazam base set 2, Blastoise base set 2, Raichu from Fossil. Moving on to base set 2 Venusaur. Very nice. And I'll say it just one more time in case you just joined. These are all from a friend of mine who his mom found his childhood Pokemon cards. He needed help getting a value estimate for them and told me if I sold $500 worth of them that I could keep the rest. So these are the ones that I get to keep because I sold the other ones. Venusaur base set 2, Cosmo Hollow. Beautiful. I don't see a swirl. Maybe right here by this leaf if you try really hard. This one's got a little bit more scratching on the hollow foil, so I wouldn't call this one near mint. A little more whitening. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy that I was able to sell $500 worth of these and still had all these left over. I don't know, this one might be more moderately played because it's got a good bit of whitening on the edges. So let's look over at Collector again. Base set 2. Ugh, I wish he had a Charizard, but Charizard was not included in his binder. He swears that he had one when he was a kid, but doesn't know where it went, which is extremely unfortunate. Come back, music. Stop pausing. There we go. Here we go. Base set 2 Venusaur. Near mint, looking right at around $100. This one is not near mint though, so I'm gonna edit. Call it moderately played. Brings it down to right around $75. Which, hey, I'll take it. No worries. Feel free to come and go as you please, Max fandom, Sadie Sink fandom. I'm happy that you're watching. Anytime you want to hop in, feel free. Alright. Also, side note, if anyone's watching and can help me out, this is actually only my second or third official live stream, so I'm still getting all this figured out. I'm live over on X, Twitch, and YouTube, and TikTok. If anything looks weird or sounds weird, if the music's too loud, just hop in the chat, let me know. I'm trying to get this all figured out and dialed in. Alright, Venusaur, back in the sleeve. If you're watching on any of the social media platforms, really appreciate you hopping in and saying hey. If you haven't already, if you just joined, hop in the giveaway by typing !enter in the chat. and you will be added to a list to potentially win Chaos Rising ETB promo and one of these vintage cards at the end. Got a Jolteon. This one is actually an error card, I believe, because I think it's supposed to be from Jungle, but it doesn't have the stamp. That's actually a pretty common error, so it's not like anything crazy, like, oh my gosh. But it's still cool that it's an error card. It's supposed to have the jungle symbol. I feel like this music's kind of too loud. There we go. So, looking at this guy, definitely some scratching on the hollow foil. Some whitening here and there. Not too bad though. Oh wait, actually there's some... It's so hard to show it on camera, but there is a kind of a faint scratch that goes all the way across the top, or from the bottom to the top. So that might ding it down to moderately played Jolteon. I'm interested to see if Collector will have this error variation of it. Jolteon, not Jolted. Jolteon Jungle. Yeah, definitely supposed to have the stamp. No symbol, yeah, they do have it. Nice. Okay, so the unlimited hollow foil. Oh, that's kind of crazy. The no symbol, according to Collector at least, is cheaper than the unlimited hollow foil with the symbol. This is saying that that one is $100, so I guess that's more common than the error no symbol card. Okay. This one's sitting right around $56 in near mint, but this one is closer to moderately played, so that brings it closer to $40. Not bad, not bad. One last look. My son is not happy that he's supposed to be taking a nap right now. Nice. Put this in a sleeve. If you're just joining, thank you so much for hopping in while I take a look at these old vintage cards. We've seen base set, jungle, fossil, base set 2, a couple Neo Genesis. We're still going. These are cards from a friend of mine who let me have his binder to try and sell them. And he made a deal with me that if I sold $500 of them, $500 worth of them, that I could keep all the ones that I don't sell. So these are the ones that I got to keep. Zapdos base set 2 with the Cosmo Hollow. This one's got a little bit of scratches on the hollow foil. Not too crazy though. A little bit of whitening. Definitely some more scratches on the back if you look at it in the light. If we were judging just the front, I would have called this lightly played, but I think the back bumps us down to moderately played. So, coming back over here to Collector. Let's go Zapdos. Base set 2. Sitting right around $40 in near mint. If we swap it over to moderate replay. That's closer to $30. Cool. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I don't know which one I like better. Which Zapdos I like better. The base set 2 Zapdos or the first Zapdos. I think it was in Fossil. It's kind of interesting that most of the holos in base set 2, they kept the same art, but Zapdos has a different art, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. Okay, last one on this heavy hitters page. Vaporeon. If I can get it out, this old 3-ring binder. Luckily, this old binder didn't do too much damage on the cards, because that can happen if you keep your cards in a 3-ring binder. Don't do it. Take them out and put them in a modern binder that has this side loading. Vaporeon. Sadly, this one is quite scratched. You can see it in the light, in the hollow foil. It's hard to see on camera. Back's got some love as well, so this one's probably moderately played also. Jungle. Vaporeon Hollow. Let's see where we're looking at for that. Vaporeon Jungle. While I'm doing this, if you just hopped in, get entered into the giveaway that I'm hosting right now by typing !enter, and you will have a chance to be drawn to win Fennekin promo and Bulbasaur, or another one of these vintage cards if you would rather pick one that's similar to the Bulbasaur. Okay, looking at Vaporeon from Jungle. It's unlimited, so it's right around $50 in near mint, but this guy is moderately played, so $37. Not too bad. Not too bad. If you're watching, wherever you're watching, I'd love for you to comment and let me know. Say hey. I appreciate you watching. It's one of my first live streams, so hopefully it looks and sounds good. Nice. Okay, so that was the heavy hitters page. All of these holo rares. Crazy. So beautiful. What else we got? Any other big ones? I think I'm probably gonna have to wrap the stream up right now, or soon. So we'll do the giveaway here in just a second. So that means if you want to enter into the giveaway and haven't already, type !enter in the chat, and you will be added to the list to potentially win. Got an Arcanine base set too. Very nice. Golduck, Mankey Primate. There's Pikachu down here from base set 2. These are so cool. So nostalgic. Oh, there we go. There's a couple good ones on over here. Over on this side. Gosh, I'm bonking stuff on my desk. Here's a Gengar. Fortunately, it's not hollow. but still Gengar. Fossil from 1999. That's cool. Let's see. I like tracking stuff over on Collector. You can see all of the sets. So what I said was Fossil. See where it's sitting, even if it's the non-holo version. The holo, that's crazy. First edition, $600 for the holo Gengar and Fossil. Nuts. Okay, unlimited Gengar, non-holo. It's right around $40. Let's check him out. See how he's looking. Oh, he's clean. He's nice and clean. Ah, the back's got some whitening. Dang, the front looks so good. Alright, I'd say that's lightly played. Not too bad. So, over here in Collector. Dang, graded in PSA 10. First edition is $2,600. That's wild. Play music, please. We got unlimited. And it is lightly played. $34. Sweet. Very nice, very nice. Again, if you just joined, I'm doing a giveaway. Type !enter in the chat and you will be added to the list. Oop, bye Gengar. Okay, let's see. Got a couple more. I definitely can't get through this whole binder today. But we got a Zapdos up here. From Fossil as well. Ah, it's got a bend on the top. Sad day. Womp womp. Top corner. I guess you can push that down a bit. That'll definitely ding it. I don't know if that takes it like down to damaged. Back's definitely got some whitening. I don't know, if you're watching, what do you think the condition of this card would be if it were yours? What would you call it? Or if you were trying to buy it from somebody. Does a little lift in the top corner. What condition does that put it at? I'm gonna go heavy played instead of damaged personally, because you might be able to like do a rolling pin or something and bend that back down. We'll keep it at heavy played. I don't want to go as far as and say damaged, because the rest of it is still pretty nice, even with the love it has. Hopping into Collector again. We're still in Fossil. We got a unlimited holo rare Zapdos. Come on. Refresh. There we go. $42. But with the bend, it's pretty close to heavily played. $25. Still pretty cool. Play music, please. There we go. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna put this away in the sleeve, and I'm gonna go take care of my son one more time. So he's having a hard time falling asleep. I'm gonna go take care of him and just be away for a couple seconds. And then we'll come back. I'll take a last look at the next few cards, and then we'll do the roll for the giveaway. So if you're watching, hang tight. If you're in the giveaway, hang tight, and I'll be right back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. If you're a parent, if you have kids at any age, sometimes you have plans and they say, nah. Especially babies. Babies run the house. And what they want, they get because they're babies. So sorry that took a little while. Where was I? If you just joined, just do a quick recap. First, gonna roll the giveaway winner very soon. If you haven't already, in any chat you're in, YouTube, Twitch, X, TikTok. What's up, Sadie's fandom? Welcome back. Anywhere you're watching, type !enter, and you will be entered to win this giveaway that I'm about to draw the winner for. Finnegan, ETB promo, vintage base set Bulbasaur. Or if you get picked and you're watching when I draw the winner, you can pick one of these vintage cards that's similar to the Bulbasaur. What I've been doing is this is a binder that my friend, his mom found it. It says childhood 3-ring vintage Pokemon binder. She found it, and he used to like Pokemon, like all of us, most of you that are watching this, but he didn't really know what the values were and needed some help getting pricing and stuff like that, and wanted to sell some. So it's a massive binder, has lots of cards in it. He made a deal with me that if I could sell $500 worth of them, that I could keep all the rest. So here we are. I successfully sold some of them, and all of these are what is left and what I get to keep. So I'm just looking through them right now, seeing what the conditions are, seeing what the values are, and I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm not even close to being done with this whole binder. I'm gonna do a couple more right now, and then we'll get all of the giveaway entrants and roll a winner. So, Dark Vaporeon, Dark Charmeleon. This Dark Charmeleon card is my favorite Charmeleon card of all time. I, of course, would prefer if it was... Oh, it is first edition. Shoot! This is literally my favorite Charmeleon card of all time. Look at that thing. The nostalgia and just the art in general. This is the most BA Charmeleon out of any Charmeleon card. So let's take a look at what the value is looking like real quick. First, there we go. If you haven't already, oh gosh, in any chat you're in, wrong button. Sorry. Like I was saying, this is one of my first live streams, so still trying to figure out why are you the only one talking. That's a great question. I wish some more people would be talking, but most likely because not very many people are trying to watch my live stream right now. Okay, let's take a look at it. I really appreciate that you are talking over on YouTube. Max Mayfield and Sadie Sync fandom. So, what is this? Team Rocket. Way down at the bottom. Team Rocket. Ugh, Dark Charizard. I want that so badly. Where are we at? I wish this Charmeleon was a holo card. There it is. Nice. $23 for the first edition Charmeleon. Dark Charmeleon. How's the condition looking? It's good. Keep it up, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm just trying. The front looks so good, but there is Bit of whitening on the edges all the way around. I don't know if that's enough to like dock it a bunch. I'll go lightly played since there's nothing else wrong with this thing. Again, I'm no expert. It's just what I, in my mind, think it is. So, lightly played, not too much of a difference. It says it's $20. Very nice, very nice. Okay, there's a couple more that I want to look at, and then we'll get into this giveaway. Do I live in America? I do. I live in Georgia. How about you? Where are you watching from? If anyone else is watching, let me know where you're watching from. This is cool to know. Machamp. This one is iconic. Still in the plastic wrap. That's crazy. First edition Machamp. This one's a little weird if you don't know much about old Pokemon cards. This one wasn't actually included in the English base set. So it says first edition and doesn't have a symbol, but it came in a deck, a pre-made deck. And there's a couple different versions of this one. I believe there's a shadowless first edition version, but this one has a shadow because it was one of the later ones. Still really cool. Still in the plastic. So I would imagine the inside is perfect condition. Let's take a look at the value of that Machamp. Sadie Sink, you live in UK. Sadie Sink fandom. That's awesome. Someone from the Netherlands was watching earlier. It's kind of funny. I'm over here in the United States and people in Europe are watching my live stream. Okay, let's see. Pull up collector once again. I guess this would be a promo. Is it a promo? Maybe not. Let's just search it. It's pretty popular, so I'm sure it'll pop up. Yep. Deck exclusives. Yeah, so there's a first edition version with the shadow and a first edition version shadowless. Shadowless is definitely more valuable. I'm glad you love Pokemon. I do too. That's why I'm doing this. $26. I guess it's all the same whether or not it's in the plastic wrap or not. Thank you for entering the live chat, R the Weirdo. The live chat giveaway. I'm about to roll the winner in just a minute, so you got in just in time. If any of you are watching and you have not entered, all you have to do is type !enter in the chat in whatever app you're watching it in, whatever website, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, X. We're about to be picking that winner in just a couple minutes. So get in while you can. Here's another one. Pinsir. Base set. This one's clean. What do we think? Maybe a little bit of whitening down here at the bottom, and a little bit on the top. Front super clean though. I think that this is a near mint Pinsir. Let's see. Hop over here in collector again. Back down. Base set unlimited. Is it base set? Oh, is that actually jungle with a no stamp? Let's search. Enter, enter. I promise, you're in Sadie Sink fandom. Only gotta type it in once, and you're in. Here we go. Jungle. I don't know if there's a no symbol variation in collector. Let's see. Jungle. Yep, there we go. No symbol right here. What is my best card? I'll show you in just a second. So I guess it was pretty, yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's pretty common to have no symbol errors when these were released. The value is pretty similar to the regular unlimited with a symbol. So back in collector over here, pincer no symbol, 32. I got a near mint one, and it's clean. Just a tiny bit of whitening, but I didn't say gem mint. It's still near mint in my opinion. All right. Very nice. Okay, Sadie Sink fandom over on YouTube is asking what my best card is. So it's right up here. It's a tag slab. Charmander, tag 10, illustration rare from Scarlet Violet 151. I think it was right around $600 recently. Let's see. Yeah, right, $550. So that's my most valuable card currently. I almost had a tag 10 in this Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard art rares from 151. I got a 10 in Charmeleon also, but an 8.5 in the Charizard special illustration rare that I sent in. So that was kind of disappointing. I really wanted a 10 in all three of them, but one day I'm planning to crack that 8.5 and just put it in my master set binder for 151. But yeah, that's my most valuable one right now. All right, let's see where we're looking. Worth double your collection. Hey, I started the same place as you. All gotta start somewhere and work your way up. All right, I think it might be time to wind this exploration down because there's still pages and pages left. I don't think there's any big heavy hitters left. So we saw all the really good ones. I should have done this before I sold that handful. Because there are a lot of cool ones in that too. Oh, I forgot one more. This was also in it. A Mew, oh gosh, Ancient Mew from 2000, Pokemon the movie. I sent it in. It was still in the wrap. I thought it was going to be a 10. Came back a 9. Tag says there are print lines. The giveaway is just a minute. Supposedly there's print lines right at the top, which you can see if you hold it right in the light the right way. It's kind of crazy. This thing is, I think, last sold was around $400. And if it had been in 10, those are like a couple thousand. It's kind of insane that, what, 20 points on the tag grade. I got a 931 and 950 would have been a 10 and made it go up $1,500 in value. But it was really cool. That one was also in the binder, and I opened it up and sent it in the tag and got a 9. You have an Ancient Mew, but not the best condition. That's okay. I think I think this is the best Mew card ever. I know that's kind of a hot topic, debatable, but it's definitely the best promo ever made, in my opinion. But it can definitely make the argument for best Mew card also. Only worth 30 with its condition. That's alright. It's still a really cool, iconic card to have. Okay, gonna have to wrap this up soon. So, if you're watching right now and you have not entered this giveaway, type !enter in the chat, no matter where you're watching, and you'll be in the list. Then I'm about to put in a wheel, spin and pick a name, and you'll win this Finnegan ETB promo and it's vintage Bulbasaur, or if you're watching, you can pick one from the binder that's similar to it. So, while I get it ready, last chance, type !enter in the chat and you'll get put in this giveaway. So let me get my wheel pulled up real quick. If you're watching, let me know how your day's going, where you're watching from, what part of the world, what platform you're on. I'm very interested in all this stuff because I'm pretty new to live streaming, and hopefully it's going well. All right. Here we go. Final chance. If you're watching and you have not entered, I'm about to draw the name. I'm about to close it, copy all the names in the list, and then put it into this giveaway wheel. So, last chance. !enter. See if I can pull this up. That Mew is fire. Thank you. I agree. Nepal Truth Unveiled. It is my favorite Mew card ever. Hey! Nepal is here. You got in just in time. About to give away these 2 cards. So here's our list. Make sure you see your name if you've entered. Last chance. I'm about to close entries. Type !enter. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, closing entries. Boom. All right, here's our list. Copy usernames. And I'm going to come over here to this wheel. And this is actually a website that I have been working on. It's a project that I have going. It's called Torin, and it is a giveaway hosting website. Yeah, it's not many at all. You got a good chance of winning if you're in this list. This is a website that I've been working on to have a place for giveaway hosts to have totally fair and transparent and mathematically provable giveaways, so people can't claim that giveaways are rigged and stuff like that. So here we go. This is a little wheel. It's just gonna be one spin. Whoever it lands on first is gonna be the winner. Here we go. If you entered and don't see your name, let me know. Last chance. Let's see what kind of settings Bulbasaur is great. I agree. All right, we're gonna spin for 60 seconds. All right, everything looks good. All right, here we go. Good luck. I'm kind of nervous. Who's gonna win? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? We're slowing down. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Paloma over on TikTok. Ooh. Oh, it's getting close to Nepal. No way. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh my gosh, so close, Nepal. Will Scott. It's looking like you are the winner. Yep. Will Scott, congratulations. You were picked to win the giveaway. You were over on TikTok, so I will contact you and figure out how I'm going to get these cards to you. Thank you for everyone that joined. I know, Nepal, that was so close. I'm so sorry. You got in just in time, too. All right. I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for joining. I had a nice little run earlier with A to Z's Tranquility and all these hits from the ETB. These are from something I did yesterday. Look through some crazy vintage cards. But that'll do it for now. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, I'm kind of new at this, and I would love to keep going with live streams and stuff like that. I do pack battles with some people and live stream it. So if you've been watching, I really appreciate it, and I'd love for you to give me a follow on all the platforms. So thank you so much.